Let's be real, most people have no idea how powerful they actually are. Maybe you've been told you need to work hard and hustle if you want to change your life. But what if the real secret is a lot stranger, simpler, and far more exciting? What if reality isn't as solid or predictable as it seems, and your thoughts, feelings, and intentions are the true building blocks? This video isn't for the faint of heart. We're diving headfirst into quantum manifestation, Dr. Joe Dispenza style, where the rules get flipped, the results come faster, and what you thought was impossible starts to look like yesterday's news. If you've ever suspected that the world is more mysterious than you were taught in school, or that you're meant for something bigger, you're exactly where you need to be. Stick around, because the next few minutes might just turn everything you know upside down and show you how to build the future you've always dreamed of. Ever notice how life feels a bit like tuning a radio? That's the magic of the quantum field, an invisible ocean of energy, frequency, and information buzzing all around, even if most folks walk right past it without a second thought. Imagine your favorite song playing. You can't see the music, but you sure can feel it. That's how reality hums beneath the surface. The physical world, with all its rules and borders, is just a sliver of the picture. A kind of hologram pieced together by energy vibrations dancing in harmony. Now picture yourself holding a remote control. Each thought and feeling is like pressing a button, sending out waves that ripple through this quantum field. You don't need a lab coat to play with this stuff, just a bit of open-minded curiosity. Maybe it's setting an intention before a big meeting, or pausing to truly listen to a friend. Each small act is you, tapping into the greater field, shaping experience with every pulse. But let's not stop there, because understanding the stage is only half the story. Let's see how you can actually step into it and become a conscious creator. Here's where things get really interesting. Most people try to change their world by rearranging the furniture, moving stuff around in the material world, hoping life will suddenly click. But true change, that comes from learning to influence the field itself, not just the props on the stage. It's like realizing you can alter the script rather than just repeating your lines. By pulling your attention away from the usual suspects, your body, your stuff, your daily routines, and letting go into the present moment, you slip into a deeper state. You start to notice a calm clarity, like sunlight breaking through fog, and that's the doorway to real transformation. Think about it. When you forget about your bills, your aches, even the clock on the wall, and you enter a place where you're not tied down by the usual labels. That's pure consciousness, and it's more familiar than you might think. It's the feeling of flow when you lose yourself in a project, or the peace that comes with a deep breath. In that state, you're not a prisoner of the past or anxious about the future. You're open, ready to access a reality where possibilities multiply. But as any wise mentor will tell you, this next step is where the magic gets organized. Now, the brain's a wonderful thing, but let's be honest, most days it's as busy as a marketplace. Thoughts, worries, distractions, all jostling for attention. Under stress, the mind fragments, and you end up feeling like you're pulled in 10 directions at once. But here's a secret. When you meditate or intentionally slow down, the brain can shift into coherence. Imagine an orchestra tuning up. When all the instruments align, the music soars. That's what happens in your head when you let go of the noise. The different parts of your brain begin to play in harmony, and suddenly your intentions become clear and powerful, ready to echo through the field. And coherence isn't just about your brain. Your heart jumps into the symphony too. Science has shown the heart's magnetic field is massive, radiating up to 3 meters away, quietly syncing with your emotions. When your brain's clear intention meets your heart's genuine feeling, you're not just wishing, you're broadcasting. It's like turning up both the volume and the bass. You become a beacon, attracting the very future you want. This isn't just poetic talk. It's real energy in motion, and it starts to explain why love, gratitude, and enthusiasm have such pull. When you fall in love with a future that hasn't happened yet, you pull it closer, not by chasing, but by resonating. So how do you know it's working? Synchronicities start popping up, those "wow, what are the odds" moments that almost feel scripted. The phone rings just when you think of someone, or a chance encounter opens a door you never saw coming. These aren't just random, they're signals from the field, mirroring back your new frequency. As you change inside, your reality starts to rearrange itself outside. You begin to spot opportunities, meet the right people, and feel a quiet confidence as if life itself is conspiring with you. All that old baggage, those limitations you clung to, they start to fade, replaced by the thrilling sense that you're the author of your experience. And yet, this isn't the end of the story. Far from it. There's always another level to explore, another way to weave your intentions into the fabric of your life. Because at the heart of all this is a simple truth. Reality responds not just to what you want, but to who you are in every moment. The quantum field doesn't care about your old stories, only about the energy you're offering now. So as you step into this dance of possibility, the next question naturally arises: what future will you choose to fall in love with? So, after everything you've just discovered, what are you going to do with it? Are you ready to drop those old limitations and start living as the creator of your own experience? Or will you keep letting yesterday's patterns decide tomorrow's results? Here's a challenge. Pick one small thing to apply today. Maybe it's starting your morning with gratitude, taking a few minutes to meditate, or simply setting a clear intention for the week. Watch what happens when you bring your heart and mind into coherence, and see if the universe doesn't start sending some wild synchronicities your way. If you felt even a flicker of curiosity, don't just let it fade. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and join a community of people who are done playing small. The future's wide open, and it's waiting for you to step up and claim it. What will you manifest next?